Welcome back to the channel. T-Cypher here, and DCS 2.7 is just released. Today we're going to be looking at the AV8B Harrier and the new hotspot tracker that's available, or dancing butterflies as it's also known. I've set up a simple little mission just to demonstrate some of the functionality and just show you some of the alterations that can be made. So let's start flying. Okay, so we can see we're in 2.7. We've got the lovely new clouds in play. Okay, and we can already see in front of us little chevrons jumping up and down. If I zoom in, and we can actually see there's a couple following this AWACS in front of us. And what I found is that it can detect the individual engines, so we can see there's 4 chevrons jumping up and down. Now you might also notice we're also getting returns from the ground occasionally. You will get false returns with this. It's a reality of the real McCoy in the real world, and you can just look at those lovely clouds. Really pretty in this. And so what we're going to do, we're just going to swing around to the right, and we're going to do a little flight past of the tower next. And the tower has had an update for 2.7 as well, so as you can see she's looking a lot more pretty. They've also got rid of the deck equipment. This is because it's now available as separate items. You can see the scorch marks of where Harriers have landed in the past. Okay, and now if we swing back in towards the shore, again just demonstrating. And we'll keep watching out for butterflies. There we go, a couple of them are jumping up and about. Like I said, in the real world, it's picking up hotspots. Now, not every hotspot's are actually a target or anything real, but what we can see is we're seeing some more regular ones here popping up, and those we can see are actually some tanks. This makes it very useful for locating potential target areas. We can see there's false returns, but at the same time we get true returns. And probably one of the more advantageous things about it is it enables you to pick up stuff to look in at more detail, so you could get your T-pod or DMT on target. So if we scan around here, if I remember correctly, there should also be another item for us to have a look at. That's around here somewhere. Might well be underneath it as far as I know. Actually, there we go. Come around. You can see we can also pick up helicopters. So this is going to be quite useful if we're actually hunting helicopters that are hiding in the dirt. I had a mission recently where I was trying to hunt down a couple of helicopters in the pitch black, and I could have easily imagined this making the job 10 times easier. Okay, so now just let's look at the controls a bit. So if we come on to the MFD, when we go to the menu and flare page, this is where we can control it. So by default it should be on limit 8. And if we go and find our targets, I just put some units on the ground back there, those tanks, just to give us something to look at. Okay, so that's them in picture, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly enter active pause. Okay, so what we can see at the moment, we've got 8 potential chevrons on. Now if you click on there, it's limited down to 4, so it slightly declutters the HUD. And then finally we click it again and we turn it off completely. So back to 8. Now I also believe that the Flare M button might also be able to adjust the settings for this, so what it detects as a hotspot or not. Now I've had a little play and I suspect it's not functional yet. I do know the IR set system for the DCS is still being worked on, so this functionality might well come in at a later date. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.